All right, we're in the home stretch of the lesson. Great job. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a full explanation of each of these. I'm not just going to give you the answers, just in case you have some questions and need to go back and think about it. So for the first one, we need to find angle A, B, and C. So A, B, and C represent the measure of each angle, by the way. One thing I want to notice is I want to notice that these two angles are congruent. And then I'm thinking linear pair, vertical angle. So I see that this angle is 112 degrees. I'm automatically going to look for a vertical angle. So the angle vertical to that is 112. And then because that's congruent to this angle, I'm going to note that this angle is 112 degrees. And again, I'm going to say which angle is vertical to that. It would be angle B. So the measurement of B. So B is equal to 112 degrees. Those use all vertical angles. Then I can notice that, for instance, B and C here form a linear pair. So if I take 180 degrees minus minus B, which is 112, I come up with C is 68 degrees. And since C is vertical to A, that implies also that A is 68 degrees. So that's how I figured out number one. Number two, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write an equation. This is a straight line. The sum of these three angles, so it's not quite linear pair because technically for a linear pair, you need to have just two angles. They equal 180 degrees when you add these three measures together. So my equation would be 15 plus A plus 38 is 180. Again, you can do this mentally. I just want to really write out exactly what I'm doing because I'm not there to help you guys out. So A would be 127 degrees. For the last one, these kind of pictures can get a little confusing. One of the things that helps me see where things are coming from and who goes with who is to actually take each line and kind of make it its own color. And then it's really easy for me to see where the angles go. So for instance, B is in between a gray and a blue line, so it's vertical to this 40-degree angle, so B is 40 degrees. D is in between a gray and a blue ray, so right, its sides are gray or green and gray, and so that would be vertical to the 70-degree angle, so D is 70 degrees. So see, these are go a lot quicker than you think. So this next part might be probably the trickiest problem that we've done. So we've all used vertical angles so far. I don't have any other vertical angles. I know that A is vertical to this, but I don't know what this angle is. C is vertical to that. I don't know what that is. It would imply that A is congruent to C, but again, I still need I need something else. So what I noticed is that all of these angles form a straight angle. So both of these are congruent, so I'm going to put x's there, and I'm going to write a little equation. I have 2x's plus 40 plus 70, x, 40, 70, and that's going to equal 180. Simplify that. Solve that. Turns out that x is 35, which then implies A is also 35, as is C. So there you have it, girls. Homework is very similar to this. You're using the conjectures you just discovered and applying them to diagrams and figuring out measures of angles. And there's some other review problems in there as well. So I hope that you were able to accomplish a lot in class. If not, hopefully, you have to do this outside of class. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to email me or stop by and see me before class on Friday.